gosh, this is heavy. Guess who came today? Oh my gosh. Our brewer friend Bob came, and he brought a present for me. He left me with a note. He said corn, chocolate malt barley, 2-row malt barley, and rye. Let's smell it. This is what it looks like. Kind of smells like chocolate graham crackers need to be made. So let's make some. I am also going to have to package this, so while I'm waiting for the graham crackers to cook and everything, we'll package this together, but let's move that off to the side. We're gonna use this big guy right for this. Half a stick of butter, might melt. 3/4 of a cup of dark brown sugar. You can use regular brown sugar or regular sugar with molasses, whatever you want, but 3/4 of a cup. And add the butter. Scrape it to make your grandma proud. Pull it up and just let that go while you mix everything else. 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, homemade. A heaping 1/4 of a teaspoon of cinnamon. 1 teaspoon of baking powder. And 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt, which just means salt, 1 teaspoon with a little less in it. 1 tablespoon of cocoa powder. It smells amazing. Okay, now I'm gonna go grind 3 cups of soft white wheat. Why am I using soft white wheat? Because there is no yeast in this at all. When there is no yeast, keeping it simple, I just use soft white wheat whenever I make something without yeast. So I'm gonna go grind that. Now, fill up half a cup of water in your measuring cup. You're gonna put 3 cups of flour in here and half a cup of water and let it all mix together. Do 1 cup and a couple splurts of water, 1 cup, couple splurts of water, and then another cup and everything. Now that we have that, we're going to take a 1/4 of a cup to half a cup and just plop it in. And that's it. Okay, it smells amazing, and now all we're going to do is scrape the sides down. And let it sit for 30 minutes covered. That's it. Set a timer for 30 minutes. Now we're going to package the rest of this. I'm not going to package all of this in these few things, but I'm going to package these as single servings for making bread, because I could add a cup of this into my bread and in the bread maker, and it would make an amazing loaf of bread. That's just amazing. I should probably do that tomorrow. But for right now, I'm going to package some of this and get it in the freezer. I don't know. I could dehydrate some of it and make it into flour. I could freeze dry it and just make it shelf stable so I could put it in products. The world is our oyster. It looks like a baby is not doing well processing their food. Mothers know. This is disgusting. Ugh. It's a good thing it smells good. So I know what this is. I'm going to stick this in here, and then I'm going to put all of these packets in there and stick it in the freezer. That way, whenever I want a chocolate malty loaf of bread, I can just come and grab one out of the freezer and easily throw it in. Easy peasy. And it will be labeled. Lord knows there's enough in that freezer that isn't. Now let's play around with something. Let's dehydrate some. I'm not sure how well this is going to work because, you know, We'll stick it in the dehydrator, and then we can afterwards either crumble it up and throw it in baked goods and products and granola bars, or we can turn around and throw it through the grain mill and grind it up into a flour. So here we go. Just don't comment. Don't comment. It's time to roll it out. And this is what it looks like after it's sat for 30 minutes. It's kind of gotten the moisture sucked in and absorbed, and we're just gonna roll it out with a rolling pin and make it into crackers. Graham crackers. I'm dying to try them. Now that you have it all rolled out, nice and flat, you're just gonna score it with a pizza cutter into shapes that look like graham cracker shapes. I don't put those little forky spots on them. That takes forever, and ain't nobody got time for that. Like, I'm just serious. Nobody's got time for that. Maybe if you're a cute little baker and, you know, but nobody, I don't have time for that. I'll just speak for myself. Okay, then you're gonna put this and work with the next one. Heat your oven to 350. Because while you're scoring this, you want your oven to get nice and warm. And then put them in the oven, 350 for 20 minutes. That simple. I'm literally editing the video, and I'm realizing that I did not record quite a bit of it, and the things that I did record were not quite right. So this is what I put 5 trays of spent grain. I took all that spent grain that I had left over after dehydrating and freezing some of it and put it on freeze dryer trays. And this is what it looks like when it came out. It's very powdery. Gonna be amazing throwing it in some bread to bulk up the bread a little bit and add some extra flavor. So let's look at the rest of it. The dehydrated tray is ready and just came out. Yeah, I think I will send it through a blender, maybe? I don't know. I'm just gonna package it for now, and then we'll think about it before we use it. There you go. Now you know what I know. Talk to you guys later.